One person was killed at a Southern California Costco last night when an off-duty police officer opened fire.
It's Saturday morning. It's at Costco in Corona. Officer Sanchez is a off-duty LAPD officer. He's there with his wife and young son shopping. The French family's also there. Russell French and his wife are there with their son Kenneth. According to Officer Sanchez, Kenneth French, who was mentally disabled, he had schizophrenia, unexpectedly slapped or punched him in the head. Officer Sanchez went to the ground and said he thought that he was shot and Kenneth French had a gun. He pulled out his gun, pointed it in the direction of Kenneth French, said he was a police officer. Paola French, the mother, stepped in and said, "Please don't shoot, my son is sick." Russell French said something similar, and then 10 shots rang out.
My mother was shot first in her back, and my father was shot second in the abdomen, and my brother, being the furthest away, was shot 4 times, 3 of which were in his back.
It breaks our heart that he had such a sad end at 32, and then to see both his parents shot.
Now, once Discovery started, we got a lot more information that really helped us, such as specific training the officers have at the LAPD, how to handle situations like this when they are off duty, and given them authority to use force and deadly force.
Because of the civil jury's finding that Sanchez acted within the scope of his job as a police officer, even though he was off duty, unless there's an appeal, the city of LA may have to pay the damages awarded earlier today.
This sends a message to the entire law enforcement community and civil rights community that just because a police officer is not in uniform or off duty or out of his jurisdiction, if he acts based on his training, if he's acting with police officer authority at the time, the very agency who hired him and trained him could be on the hook for all of the damages sustained by the officer's wrongful conduct.